Welcome aboard, my friend, to Koreada. We are here. I am here. You are there. It's good to see you. It's good to hear from you. Here we are on a good day where we can again indulge ourselves, delve into the topics of athletics, sports, and all of that good stuff. The last time I spoke, I kind of went a little bit downhill on the GST with Michael Johnson series, league, competition, exhibition. And I think there's a reason why I did that. In fact, let me even add more to my narrative and why I took that angle of the fact that while it might be a good thing, the start has been anything but a good start. The other thing that I kind of alluded to last time was that I think the series is too much American bent. It has American flavors and it has all the ingredients that look very American. It's good for the American audience. Maybe they need that to kind of catch up with athletics and maybe embrace athletics. Because one thing I've noticed with American audience and the culture is that they want that quick, victorious, punch, the winner takes it all. It looks good. It's always fascinating when you hear about World Series in baseball, for instance. World Series is an American event, but they make it global so that people might see how triumphant or how empirical it looks. And then you have the NBA, which talks of the world champions, or just things like that. So there's this overreach in sports and the culture and how Americans look at sports. And I think the USA mentality has to be catered to, and I think GST and Michael Johnson is trying to pander to that culture. And that's why I even calls it GST, which is the Grand Series track. So you hear the World Series in baseball. He's trying to borrow a lot of American stuff to put it into this track world and kind of make it, tone it down or pander to the culture of America. It looks good on paper. He tried to go to Jamaica to sell that. He came to Miami to sell it. I don't know how many people are buying it. I'm challenging how he has projected it and how he has staged it. Yeah, it's too North American for me. The fact that he's put that World Series, and I'm very, maybe I'm too biased, and I'm too international, I'm too global, I'm used to traditions, and the World Championship being the World Championship. You can't say baseball because of the dominance and the pastime event that America seems to have embraced from time immemorial. Just because baseball doesn't turn into a World Series. The world is bigger than America. That's what I'm trying to say. And for Michael Johnson to go GST with a series being plugged in there tells me he's trying to pander to the American sporting world. Then you have MLS, which is football, but they call it here soccer. So there's always this tension in America and the rest of the world. So when you talk of MLS, it's Major League Soccer. Major League Soccer. Yeah, you can see how the branding or the labels that Americans try to put, they are trying to win the locals. Enough of that, because that I was just adding to what I was saying last time. Hopefully you see what I mean, and you might disagree, agree with me at the comments. We can go back and forth, respectfully, and see what I'm trying to say and what Michael Johnson is trying to sell. I hope he succeeds to get America buy into track and field and see it grow. I'm all for that, but for now, it's so North American for me. I'm used to the global stage. And talking of global stage, let's go to Doha on Friday. Doha in Qatar. Qatar Airlines, the best airlines for me. They are 14 hours from Seattle to Doha. It's a long flight, but they take care of you in those flights. Qatar Airlines, Doha. Okay, we are in Doha on Friday. And Olympic champions are parading their talent. They are showing up. Talking of talent, talking of global sport, this is where it takes a new meaning for me. We just came from Shanghai in China. We're going to go to Doha, and then from Doha, we're going to go to Rabat in Morocco. And this is where they come out. What I call champions come out to this big athletic event. So we are in Doha, and there's a 31, I think she's 37. Is she 37? I think, yeah. The Jamaican Shelly-Ann Praser-Pryce she's making a comeback after a hiatus or sabbatical or a time off. She's an Olympic champ, 3 times Olympic champ in 200 and 100 meters. She's in Doha on Friday. Looking forward to that one. Of course, the Botswanese Letsile Tebogo is going to showcase why he's the Olympic champion is 200. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And the other one I'm looking forward is the field events in javelin with Neeraj Chopra. The guy, I think in the Olympics, he went 97 meters or something like that. That was incredible. If you remember javelin, that Indian dude went nuts. I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs. The other one I'm looking for on Friday, there's some things that I'm looking forward to Friday, but I'm looking for those ones because I think if you talk of Shelly-Ann Praser-Pryce, a Jamaican, something I read about her, now she's making up, but she spoke about her comeback, and she remains that she's been, she's not young anymore. But again, she's taking care of herself. If you see her, you'll never know the difference. But, speed and training and racing can catch up with you. I like what she says here. She says that, oh my gosh, my focus remains sharp, and I approach this season with same levels of discipline, passion, and determination that have defined my career. 3 times. That's definition, my friend. Every race is an opportunity, and I'm committed to making each one count. Man, I can't wait to see this Jamaica, okay? She's running against, she's going to have some good competition. One is going to be from Belgium with Mujinga Kambuji. And yes, and our sister Tina. So I'm looking forward to those ones. Letsile Tebogo is going to be there, as I said. And he's been having a kind of a slow start. And I think I talked about his mental health and his physical health. The fact that he's maybe struggling from the stardom of Olympics, trying to navigate training, fame, celebrity status in Botswana. He might have a down season going into the World Championship. I don't know whether he's going to maintain that level of Olympics standard. But it's a long season. I think it's a long season for all athletes. So yes, those are the ones I'm looking forward to. And I think the other one too is my high jumper from Qatar. If you know this guy, Mutaz Bashim. Yeah, when he this guy's a high jumper 2 times. That's the last time they co champ in the Olympics. Which year was that? Before Paris. Where were we? Whatever that was. You remember they both missed the same, and then they were. His friend is from Italy, and they agreed to share the gold or the first place. That was beautiful. That's what sports all about. I look forward to seeing this guy, Mudash Bashir. He's going to be at home. The crowd is going to be rooting for him. I think he's been having injury problems. I think let's see how he performs, but he's at home. It could be good for him. There's a local guy I have to mention in javelin. I mentioned Neeraj Chopra from India, but I have to mention my local guy from Kenya, Julius Yego, the only medalist we ever had in javelin. He's still around. Anderson Peters of Grenada is still around. So javelin might be a good event for me to watch and see how it unfolds. Yeah, it will be great. And so those are just a little, I call previews, personal previews. Just a short list of athletes I'm interested in seeing how they do in Doha, Qatar on Friday. Tell you what, that's where athletics take a new meaning. Well, I hope I didn't poo-poo the GST with Michael Johnson, but I'm used to this grand Diamond League, man. That's where things happen. It's quite global. It's very inclusive. And these athletes enjoy competing there. They're going to be in Doha. I'm looking forward to seeing this on Friday. And Chelsea's playing on Friday against Manchester what? Manchester what? They are 17th place in the table. They're in the final in the Europa League. How did I get here? Yeah, Chelsea's playing on Friday. I'm going to be in Doha, Qatar. Qatar Airlines. I'll be there. Spiritually. Not physically. I just flew through Doha about a month ago. So it's a beautiful country. 70% of the labor, 80% of labor in the country is by foreigners. Go figure where all Kenyans are right now, the young people. They're in Qatar, keeping the Sheikh Mohammed and everybody else happy there. Well, I had to say something politically correct. That's me, my friend. Tukuriada, it was another episode of 131. We are moving on. I'm just posting them. I hope you enjoy them. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and keep sharing when you can. Tell your neighbor they are missing out in athletics. I watch. You don't have to watch it. I watch what I see, read what I read. I give you some nuggets to chew on. Hey, keep watching, my friend. Always a delight. It's a pleasure. It's a privilege. I take it seriously. Just like that. And I also always end with this. May love continue growing in your neck of the wood as you're on the side of the pillow. Because life is beautiful after all.